Hey guys, Super Game Pirate here again, and this is the second part to this video. I can't record full videos, partially because the Bandicam thing, also YouTube restrictions or some shit like that. I tried verifying it to give me at least like 15 minutes more, but it wouldn't work. But I'm trying to do that tomorrow. But this is the second part to this fight here. And we left off over here where my men just finished off their cavalry, and I'm going to be setting up my men right here. And let me tell you what my plan was going to be. I was going to send my infantry right here. Hopefully the goals would have came over here and charged their what are these, Praetorian cohort. And then as they were fighting, I was just going to try and like sandwich them, like wedge them out, like have my infantry start from right here and go like a V and just wedge it out. And their men would have probably been tired from the Gaul fight. So then my men therefore would be, you know, fresh, and all they would have to do is just, you know, kill what the remaining. And here comes the Gauls here. Charging in. And I like how the Romans do that. They throw their javelins before they charge. There we go. Some more action on this shit. I was a little discouraged to see this, that the Gauls were running away. But those are just swordsmen. And these are Praetorian cohorts, so they're like one of the elites. But I was really happy with this one. I think this is where they start running away, because their cavalry charges in. Yeah. I started getting encouraged after this, because I was like, okay, the Gauls know what they're doing. They're trying to take out their cohort one by one. Which is what they do, and then he sends his general in over here, which gives, I guess, their men a little bit more encouragement. But nothing's really happening with me over here. I'm just kind of like mobilizing. So I'm probably gonna cut this video short, just so I could. I really needed to set up here before he got back his defenses. See here, he's I guess he was trying to countercharge me, but he saw the rest of my men, so now he's like, I guess, gonna be defending right here in this area. Not that my men had no rest. They fought and they came all the way over here. Well, these guys are fresh. Well, my general was fresh, of course, fucking horses, and so are these guys. But everyone else over here has had casualties and had ran. And like, yeah, you see they're very tired. Some of them are exhausted. These guys are just tired. And his units, I believe, are all fresh. Nope, that's tired. Well, of course, this is where he got the most damage done. These guys are fresh. So I basically went up against a pretty, you know, fresh army here, while my guys were like,
the enemy show their true virtue.
Dead and
they are not
fucking
soldiers,
tired, dude.
only frightened rabbits running from our men.
I honestly don't know why those Gauls didn't charge in. I mean, they have nothing else to lose. Could have helped me out there. Here you can see they're mobilizing towards their left now. I guess I intimidate them. I better, man. Fucking Julia over here, man. Julius Caesar coming through. That looks pretty cool, though. That looks like a scene of a movie. Charging in. Taking over this bitch. Alright, here we are again. Still moving. Fast forward this shit. Okay. Right here, he starts to starts to use his onagers, which worried me a lot because look at that. Casualties out the ass. He's gonna hit these guys, I think, next. I can't remember. I just know I just took a shitload of casualties from their onagers there. Killed, like... well, I wouldn't say he killed in my mind. Like, defeated the whole damn squadron. Or whatever battalion thing. But I did counterattack with, my cavalry here. And here are these, first legionnaire cohorts going against Praetorian, which I think those guys are, like, better. My guys are. I wasn't happy with this, though, because I was not paying attention. And, just sent one unit in here. And then I got my cavalry to come over here, and I was just concentrating over here, which this could have been dealt with, and I could have got a lot more, could have got less casualties over here, but I decided to take care of all these guys, which, you know, I already have 2 early legionnaire cohorts there, so I could have been coming over here and less casualties, and I would have had a better looking score at the end of this battle. Here you can see my Triarii picking off their cohort here that's exhausted. We're both exhausted actually, so I would say it's a fair fight. I'm pretty sure they're better equipped than elite units. And this was just like the massacre over here, because I just started getting him from like flank to rear and front and shit. Basically, this guy was getting fucked from all angles, man. I had my general over here chilling. I was gonna charge in, but then I saw his general was there. I was hoping his general was gonna be right here, but he's like way the fuck right here. And if I charged in there, all his units would have charged in, and I wouldn't have had a better chance of killing him if he was on the other side. So I just started running away. Retired his general. I guess he had his general attack me. Oh shit, those guys still pretty high. The rest of his men right here just start running away. So I knew if I took care of these guys that I was gonna win the fight. So I was a little encouraged here. I was gonna ask him if he wanted to admit defeat, but I wanted to kill the rest of his men. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the hell's wrong with my throat. He got desperate and he started using his onagers to attack me, which led to the destruction of his own onagers. Otherwise, I don't know how else you can destroy onagers, besides like flaming arrows and shit. But the rest of his men are either retreating or are here in this section fighting. Or these guys over here. Okay, and look who it is, my Praetorian cavalry. Infantry.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave.
Oh yeah,
but
we
in
killed a
battle,
general
it's
right
beyond
here.
belief. The gods
There
be
goes his general.
praised. The enemy general is dead. His
Yeah.
men know their doom approaches.
And these guys are finishing off Warband, while I'm over here mobilizing to get my victory, because I rightfully deserve it. I mean, come on, I went against like
The enemy army is in
2
flight.
armies,
Pursue them
and then like
drive
half of
them
an
from the
army.
battlefield.
I wasn't surprised at all that I won this. After the cavalry started retreating here in the forest, all I was worried about was just his onagers here, because I knew that not all of the Gaelic army would come at me. So then I was like, okay, they're gonna get attacked over here by the Gauls, and all I would have to do is just come over here and flank him. and it would have been a bad choice for him if he just like started setting up his men like this, because some men would be downhill, and then the Gauls can come around back and attack him because they were coming in from this side. But let me show you this part right here. They start doing testudo formation, which was a bad mistake. Because, of course, you'd be protected by my javelins, but, not by my cavalry. Yeah, check this out. I'm just gonna set it right here and let these guys form their little posse here. There's like no more units anyways, so just check this out. As soon as they put up their shields, I come charging at them. Bam! And that is that, guys.
The enemy's hearts are full
I
of fear, and now
won
they flee.
a most impossible victory for most. For those who are really good gamers, in Total War, I'm pretty sure that we would have had some fun here if the CPU units were not present. You know, I was really hoping those would be humans. But here's my score. I deployed the most men, got the most kills, and I have the most men remaining. Everyone else, well, I don't even have to say, guys. But thanks for watching, guys. This was probably my most meaningful victory. You guys don't know how much it means to me. I feel like crying right now, but I won't. But shit, man, hit me up. Hit me up on Steam, Badass Mother 4000. I'm on there. You know, I play as General. It's supposed to be Pulo from Rome, but I said Pollo, like Spanish for chicken. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.